Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello, people, and welcome to MHF. If you're new here, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe. There's a difference in the cameras. I will fix it in a second, but let me just intro this show because Manchester United redemption today against Southampton. Good second half, horrific first half from Manchester United against Southampton. Chelsea smash and grab. Jadon Sancho off the bench. Christopher Nkunku played well, but Chelsea a little bit concerned in the first half, but at the end, 3 points are 3 points. And of course, Manchester City, they're going to win the 5P, they're going to win the Premier League. No one's stopping Manchester City, not Arsenal, not Inter, not Liverpool, not Chelsea, not Man United. Because even when they were horrific today in some aspects, Erling Haaland, 2 chances, 2 goals, third chance, hit the post. Kevin De Bruyne could have had a brace. Jack Grealish, Savinho. Manchester City are very hard to beat, in my opinion. Now, Pep Guardiola doesn't only play boring football, but now plays exciting football and now plays defensive football. So it's not now tiki-taka football. And we come to the biggest of them all, of course. I know that a lot of you are here for Husam, for all the talk about Liverpool. Liverpool got beaten by Nottingham Forest. Of course, Husam and the Liverpool fans having the meltdown about this is why I told you so. We aren't challenging for the title. We're going to talk about my opinion. My opinion is completely opposite from what Husam said on his channel. I watched Don Husam. If you haven't watched Don Husam's channel, it's pinned in the description, guys. It's 1 click away. Go. My channel, Footy Judge Mo, is pinned in the description. Don Husam did actually, it wasn't a rant this time. It was an objective talk with Liverpool fans about the team, about the expectations and the gaslighting that someone like Footy Judge Mo does, and everyone speaking about that, me gaslighting Liverpool fans about the possibility of winning the league title. Now that I have introed the show, I'm gonna let Husam talk a little bit. I don't know. I want everyone first. Before we even start this show, there's over 500 of you here. We want the algorithms back. We want your help. We haven't been consistent on MHF. But we promise you daily shows now on MHF. Daily shows. We are back. Season is back. No international break until later. So, guys, I want everyone to hit that like button, people. Now. We want 500 likes now because we want the algorithms to kick in. We want YouTube to push MHF, of course. I'm going to let Husam talk now. And if you are joining from the Football Terrace, big up the Terry and all the Football Terrace community. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Right, guys? Subscribe here, like the video.
I know why you're smiling. I know you read that. Before we have to respond to this before.
I didn't. Last time Mo gaslight a club, they finished 5th. I can't remember who. Can you remember?
Spurs last year.
I didn't gaslight them. The difference between me,
them at the end of last
the difference between me and other people, Redline and Taranga, me and him have been going back and forth on El Ahwa, on now MHF, on my channel. Big up for the support that you support all our channels, to be honest. Wallahi, you guys don't understand. Supporting the channels is what keeps us going, of course, because we're doing these shows, so we have a conversation with you. I'm going to talk my talk on MHF about Liverpool. Husam is not going to like it, right? But the response to this is that I don't think this game determines if you're going to challenge for the title or not. The reason why is that if you were challenging for the title and if you weren't challenging for the title, and Husam said that, if you were challenging for top 4, if you were challenging for top 6, if you were top half of the table Liverpool, if this was Liverpool banter era, you should be beating Nottingham Forest at home regardless of the situation. So you losing to Nottingham Forest at home is not an indication. If you went to Chelsea away and you lost, if you got humiliated by Man City at home, if you got humiliated by Arsenal at home, yes. But you against Nottingham Forest, if Liverpool were 15th in the league today, at Anfield, Nottingham Forest, you should beat Nottingham Forest. I'm going to speak about why I think that and why I think the reasons why Liverpool lost today.
Okay. But first, we're the channel of the people, Mo. But what if the people want to talk about Chelsea first?
Yes, if people want to talk about Chelsea, we can.
Exactly. So that's what I want you guys to do. There are 3 games today. Man United, Chelsea, Liverpool. First of all, like the video, as my guy Mo said, because there's 650 people in here. Let's get to 100 likes ASAP. So please like the video right now and subscribe. I want to hear all your opinions in the chat as well. We're closing in on a 6.6k subscribers. We're this close, so please do subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. So I just want you one-word answers in the chat. No need life stories, no
I
need
need to get some
paragraphs.
water. I'm sorry. Apologize.
Right.
Go ahead.
One-word answers in the chat. Who do you want us to start with? Because all the time, you guys, we want to get you guys' opinions as well. So you choose one-word answer. Liverpool, Chelsea, Man United. Who you want us to start with? Let me know. Sean, there's no way anyone's starting with City, respectfully. Damn, most people are saying Chelsea in the chat. I see a lot of Chelsea's in the chat. Most people are saying Chelsea. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Most people are saying Chelsea. Oh, you want to talk about Chelsea first? There you are. طيب خلاص. We'll talk about Liverpool. Mods, I wanted to keep pushing the likes as well. Let's get to the point. Let's get the likes up as well, guys. So Liverpool. You know, it's funny. I was just kind of doing a pre-recorded video on my channel. It's gonna upload tomorrow morning, inshallah. I scheduled it for 8 a.m. UK time tomorrow morning, so look out for that. But I kind of gave an honest tactical breakdown as to why we lost the game today, and it's not about ranting or stuff anymore. Like it's more disappointment now than anything. But I'm not ranting. I'm not shouting. I'm not saying any of that stuff. For me, the reason why we lost the game is creativity. Because I don't think we created any big chances. I don't really recall a moment in which we, created a chance where I went like, whoa, no way, he missed that. It was genuinely not that at all. Like, I didn't have a singular moment where I was so shocked that we missed, and we kind of have a problem in the team that the playmaker and the scorer is the same person, because Mo is our playmaker and our goal scorer both at the same time. And if he has a bad game, it really shows. And he had a bad game today. And because he had a bad game today, it really shows. It has an effect on the whole team. The same guy that scores the goals is the same guy that creates the goals. And I think that is a problem for us. Like, that is a genuine problem for us, because look, the serious lack of creativity cost us all game long, in terms of us not really creating anything dangerous, even though we had most of the possession. And I have to say as well, as much as I've given Slot massive praise for the first 3 games, we have to criticize when criticism is necessary. And I think the substitutions had a negative effect on the game. I know McAllister was taking off for fitness reasons or whatever it is, but him getting taken off is a massive. And that's why I said, guys, McAllister, Gravenberch, no one can replicate what they do. I think Diaz shouldn't have come off. I think he just stayed on. I have no idea how Szoboszlai lasted the entirety of the 90 minutes. I wanted Szoboszlai to just come off, and actually wanted Gakpo to play him behind, kind of operate like 2 strikers and Gakpo on the 10, like a 9.5, like just in that space, just behind the forwards and just in front of the midfielders. And I think that would have given us a better chance of winning the game. So I think Slot's substitutions didn't really help the matter. How we ended the game with Tsimikas, Bradley, and Van Dijk is just an absolute disaster, to be honest with you. And I don't think any substitution made a positive impact other than Bradley. The reason why I say other than Bradley is I think Bradley was creative. I think Bradley tried. I think Bradley tried to create something, tried to get into the penalty box. I like the fact that he took risks, and Mo knows this. Listen, the one thing I hate the most is when a player doesn't take a risk. When he doesn't want to attempt anything, when he doesn't want to try anything. And look, at the end of the day, this is unacceptable. Regardless whether we are on title race or not, whatever the situation is, whatever the context is, blah, 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 you cannot lose to Nottingham Forest 1-0 at home. You simply can't lose to Nottingham Forest 1-0 at home. It's just not good enough. And I think, listen, I just think that Gravenberch was let down. And one of the things that I mentioned in my video as well is I think Gravenberch was our man of the match because Gravenberch was our best player. My issue is when Gravenberch got the ball, if you notice, 15 times he did this. He's like, where is everyone? Because there were no passing lanes available for him. And at the end, we kind of threw the kitchen sink at it, but we didn't create anything. Like, it's not like we put Nunes in there and we started spamming even crosses in the penalty box or whatever. We didn't do any of that stuff. We just sat back and we kind of didn't create anything new. And if this continues going forward, then this is a bad sign. But yeah, I think we lost the game. We deserve to lose the game, and our creativity was absolute dog shit, to be honest with you. So yeah, that's honestly what I think, and I think the worst two
So
players.
I blame. So for you said your opinion about the game, and I said
Yeah.
my opinion on my channel. So let's have a conversation, me and you, instead of us having the each one his opinion. So I actually blame the whole game on Mohamed Salah today. The reason why I blame the game on Mohamed Salah, and you know how much I like Mohamed Salah and how much I defend Mohamed Salah. So you know that this is not an agenda. The reason I have the reasons why, and you can argue with the reasons, right? Arne Slot's job is to get the players in their places for them to make the decision, right? What I saw today from Mohamed Salah is that he absolutely got in a lot of times in a position in isolation with Moreno, a lot of times, and he couldn't get the best out of him. I am holding Salah to this level. When Szoboszlai made a couple of diagonal passes, McAllister did, Van Dijk did, and Salah got in 20 yards around him with Moreno. And Moreno not only kicks the ball out, sometimes he dispossessed him and started an attack on Liverpool. I am looking at Mohamed Salah and I'm thinking, well, if you are not having the best game, yes, we know that someone else has to step up, but you are literally the focal point of this Liverpool team in offensive side. So he is so bad, and he is the superstar.
Big
And
up,
that, and that reminds me of one thing. Do you remember when I went on a rant and Liverpool fans said I am on El Ahwa when I talk about Chiesa? Today proves my point that Liverpool Chiesa signing is underwhelming. Liverpool needed a marquee signing up top along with the likes of maybe a DM. I'm not going to deny the midfielder that you need because, yes, Gravenberch is playing well and everything, and you mentioned that on your channel. What if Szoboszlai is not playing well now? We need to move Gravenberch forward and we need an actual DM. Okay.
Yes, that's the point. And today proves
No, but that's wrong. Because at the current moment, Gravenberch is playing well. Today's game needed a marquee signing to come and finish the game because Salah is having an off game. Darwin Núñez and Cody Gakpo looked out of place.
Not even a marquee signing, a Shaqiri or an Origi. The problem is in the five games.
Not a Chiesa. You needed an Ivan Toney.
Okay,
today.
In the five substitutions, not one of them played well, except Bradley.
And I said that. How are people blaming Arne Slot? And I'm going to ask a question. Okay, you answer me here. Guys, in the chat, I want your opinion. How is Husam on his channel and some of the Liverpool fans, the people that said Arne Slot out on Twitter, fucking bozos. How is it Arne Slot's fault if McAllister having an off day, Trent is having an off day?
Wasn't having an off day. He created the most dangerous chance of the game. The
McAllister, other than one cross that he kicked for Jota, and he crossed the ball one time, I thought McAllister was someone who was just getting the ball and passing it to the next guy. Not McAllister that I know.
That's
why Gravenberch was. Let me just finish because I don't think McAllister was up to the level. I think now McAllister with Gravenberch and Szoboszlai is turning into
today. I'm saying McAllister in general is our
best. McAllister today was just a guy on the pitch, Hussein. Just a guy. Let me just finish this. Trent, he wasn't exceptional. He wasn't a difference maker. Last season, in many games, McAllister was your difference maker. Again, I hold Kevin De Bruyne here. I hold Saka here. I hold McAllister here. If we start holding players to lower standards, khalas, we don't rate them. Let me finish. Diaz, by the way, he wasn't bad, but he was just another guy. He was like dribbling.
Yeah, but he shouldn't have been taken off, though. That's why when you say, okay, what do you blame Arne Slot for?
I get your point. Jota's having an off day. Konate was having a good game, not bad.
Yeah.
But the problem is Salah, a horrific day. Jota, a horrific. Jota was non-existent, guys, in this game. Yes. By the way.
Trent, the same.
Guys, Trent completed less than 30% of his diagonal and long balls and crosses. Less than 30. That's not Trent. Yet your most creative guy on the pitch cannot be doing a 30%. How do I blame your Arne Slot? If he puts them in a position to cross many times today, Trent overhit the cross. Robertson, Mr. Robertson today. He gets on the byline and hits it to hit the first guy. First guy standing right there, bro. He's right looking at his eyes.
Hear that chat?
Robertson is hitting him. Bro, like the guy is looking at Robertson, he's like, I'm here. And Robertson's like, okay, here you go. Here's the ball. You know, here's the ball. I'm not. So my point, I can't blame Arne Slot. Arne Slot put your players in a place to put in crosses, to dribble, to create chances like they do. I'm sorry. Mohamed Salah today should cook Moreno. Why didn't he cook Moreno? Why didn't he cook Moreno? He didn't. So I can't blame Arne Slot today. I can look at the substitutions, and I said that last thing. He should have left one forward extra on the pitch and not get rid of
yes. That's what I said from the beginning.
Choose
you
one.
Say, why do you
choose
blame
one.
Slot?
Say Diaz or Jota or whatever.
No, I'll tell you why we blame Slot. Because the reason why I blamed Slot is, and it's not his fault on him. It's one of the reasons why we have to analyze why we lost the game. The players underperformed, yes, but look, in terms of style and system, Nottingham Forest were playing with a back six. When Nottingham Forest are playing with a back six, what you need is to play two forwards or two strikers up top so you can occupy that space, so you can create space for the people in behind, so you can, have some form of danger in there. You cannot go from a front three to a front three and just change personnel and expect stuff to change. And even Nunez, okay? Me and you both, we don't rate Nunez. A lot of people in the chat don't rate Nunez. But did we even create him a chance? What's the point of just putting Nunez in there with no creativity whatsoever? That's why I'm saying you should keep two strikers in there. Personally, I would have taken off Szoboszlai. I would have kept Diaz on. I would have taken off Jota. And then you play Nunez and Salah up top together. Maybe play Trent right wing to whip crosses in or whatever it is. Play Gakpo in behind them so you form like a trio of people to occupy all the spaces. There are things that Slot is to blame for from a tactical perspective. Because Gravenberg got the ball the last 20 minutes, okay? As soon as they scored the goal, Gravenberg gets the ball. This is his immediate reaction. Because there is no one. It's a hole in front of him. This was Gravenberg. He gets the ball. There's two Nottingham Forest midfielders in front of him. And all the other Liverpool players are just behind. Like, this is the problem.
Yeah, but you had spaces. By the way, you had spaces before they scored. Mohamed Salah had spaces many times before they scored.
Yes,
by the way,
he did. That's why I gave him a zero.
Szoboszlai, by the way, 3 times before they scored, you had 4-on-4. 3 times. And Mohamed Salah missed the pass. The 2 cutbacks, and he took a shot instead of passing the ball across to Diaz. So you had 4-on-4, and Mohamed Salah missed. So
yes,
that means
they
weren't defending. They weren't defending the house because people said low blocks. No. Mohamed Salah had spaces, Habaibis. Szoboszlai had spaces. They just made the wrong decision. I
understand what you're saying. All I'm saying is the following. Look, I'm saying, when in terms of creativity, it wasn't there. Final pass from Mo, from Szoboszlai, from Jota, from everyone. No one had
it was garbage, bro. Garbage.
Yes, the whole time. And listen, I'm not defending Mo. I give him a 0 out of 10. Yeah, don't tell me
he gets a 0 today. Yeah, zilch, 0.
Yes, but there are another player I give 0 is Szoboszlai. But those two I give 0. Szoboszlai, mashallah, the handsome Henderson today. Both of them on that side, beautiful. I have no idea how Szoboszlai lasted 90 minutes. Those two I give 0 and 0. No bias, no agenda. 0 and 0. I give Jota a 1. Because Jota's link-up play was atrocious. Jota playing the ball to each other was atrocious. Jota was not there. And as you said, there's an expectation level. And everyone knows Nunez is not good enough. But with Jota, at least you expect some form of link-up play, some form of finishing, like the header, مثلا. Okay, some might say it's a half chance and you're expecting too much and blah, blah, blah. But okay, one of the best headers, like Jota's heading ability is supposed to be his strength. You should be able to take that. And for me, look, you're talking about Chiesa. You are correct, yes. Chiesa is not a player that's quote-unquote a difference maker. I understand that. But I have to see it first. Because I'll give you an example. We all thought, and this is not scapegoating, this is me explaining my logic regarding Chiesa. We all thought that Gakpo would make a difference to Liverpool this season, playing down that left-hand side. That's his position. That's what he played for Netherlands. He came on down that left-hand side and added nothing. As a matter of fact, he reduced from the team because Diaz was playing better. I thought Diaz is someone that I criticize a lot, but I thought Diaz was our best forward in the game. He was
Yeah,
the
it was
best forward
positive.
in the game because he takes the ball, he makes an attempt. Salah,
He hit the post.
it's
He should
like,
have scored. He should have scored. He
yes,
hit the post.
and this is the thing with Salah, right? He gets the ball and he has like an on moment, right? Where he skins Moreno and then he shoots with his right foot and the keeper saves. Okay, he had an on moment. The problem is the next 3 moments are all off. So it's like on and then 3 moments off, 4 moments off, and then maybe 1 moment on, but then it's off again. One of the shots he shot, he took to the corner flag. The problem with the Liverpool team, with the Liverpool
Did you see
front line,
that shot?
that shot was horrendous.
And by
But
the
one of
way,
problem-
that's why a lot of people make fun of Muhammad Salah. That's why people say sometimes Muhammad Salah's decision making, bro. Why did you take that shot, bro? Anyway,
yeah, I'm with you. But at the same time, but here's the thing: 4 games, you have 1 bad game, 3 good games. To be fair, you'd expect he'd be a bit more consistent.
but that's why you needed a marquee signing, يا أخي. Why it's
are you
Salah,
shouting
Salah,
like
Salah?
I disagree. I wanted center back, I wanted left back, I wanted DM, and I wanted forward line player. Didn't I tell you from the beginning I wanted Kvaratskhelia? Didn't I tell you I'd take Osimhen? So I'm agreeing.
Ivan
I
Tony,
would
they
have
should have
taken
signed
Tony.
a Tony or an Osimhen or
Tony.
yeah,
I
Tony.
would have taken Ivan Tony, حبيبي. This is انت فاهم المشكلة? The front 3 has the same playmaker and the goal scorer. Who's the goal scorer of the team? Salah. Who's the playmaker? Salah.
Your team has 1 goal scorer and 1 play. Oh, you have 1 player.
Yes, and if he doesn't turn up, the others don't score because there's no playmaking, and you know they are not going to score by themselves. Yeah, so that's the thing. I would have taken Tony. Yeah, Tony. I would have done these things. So yeah, like I'm just really shocked about the performance. I'll be honest with you, it was a dreadful performance, and we didn't deserve. Forget 3 points. We didn't deserve even 1 point. We didn't even deserve even 1 point in that game, and we were dog shit. That's just the reality of the situation.
Who's at fault for the goal? Do you think Konate turning his back was at fault? Why didn't he throw his body in front of the ball? I'm not scapegoating, but I saw the goal again. Conor Bradley put Callum Hudson-Odoi in his right foot. Okay, that's a mistake. Yeah. Number 1, you should put him on the line. But also Konate turning his back and or just doing that shielding thing where you're scared, bro. Oh, and Darwin. Okay, apart from Darwin, well, every time I look at Darwin Núñez, I'm like, how did he make it as a professional footballer? Like, how? What happened? Like, who scouted
Allah
Darwin
give
Núñez?
him speed.
Yeah, Husam, I feel a lot of people have speed. Husam, he tried to control 1 ball 3 times. In a professional footballer, there was a ball that was played to him, not even a long pass. It was just a tough pass from Szoboszlai, and it was going into him. It took him about 3-4 touches to control the ball to put it under his feet, bro. And I'm like, how? This is what differentiates between a professional footballer and not a professional footballer. You know what I mean?
I think Darwin Núñez is one of the worst things to happen to this football club. I wish if I could go back in time and change something, I wouldn't change the slip. I would change the fact that we draw Benfica. I'd go rig the draw and make sure we don't get Benfica, so he doesn't play against us and score. That's what I would do. I would have changed that. Like specifically, I don't want us to draw Benfica because that's what has led this football club over the last 2 years to hell with this guy. And it's the same people listen. They go, oh my God, he has this many GA. Yaki, shut the hell up. Yaki. Half 3/4 of them are in the Europa League and you're flexing GA. He's just so shit. Benfica has scammed so many people and we're simply on the scam list. You know, the only one that really they sold well was Bernardo Silva and Ruben Diaz. Like City actually bought the good ones, but for us, he was just shit, to be honest with you. But listen, as much as Darwin Núñez was shit, I still stick by what I said originally, which is Salah was the second worst player.
Yeah. It was the worst player on the pitch.
For me, second worst, but we're not.
Can I ask you something? You said you have the best front line in the league.
Depth-wise, yes.
Okay.
Who is Man City's depth, مثلا? And don't tell me Foden or Bernardo Silva because
this is what they have. They have Grealish, Doku, Haaland, Savio as a front 4, and Foden is a winger as well because now Gundogan is...
I count Foden as a midfielder. I'm not saying Foden is a winger.
Yeah, but he's an attacking... do you know what the difference between Manchester City and Liverpool? Guys, I clocked it. Hear me out. And I think you will agree with this. Manchester City's creativity doesn't only come from the sides. Comes from the midfielders as well, from the Kevin De Bruyne's and the Fodens in the middle. right? And the Gundogans. Liverpool's creativity come from Diaz, come from Salah. Every now and then McAllister comes up with a creative play. But Manchester City constantly they play not only from Dokus and Savinho, they play from the Kevin De Bruyne. So they have three angles of creations: the two wingers.
You know
and
who
the
we thought would be the Kevin De Bruyne? Soboslai. That's who we thought the Kevin De Bruyne would be. Soboslai.
You
And
know,
then
guys,
he
I'm
became
gonna tell you something. Do you guys know the commentators and the pundits last game, Liverpool fans, and by the way, rivals fans? You know, last game I was like, Sabozla is playing very well. Oh my God, he's everywhere on the pitch. He is fantastic and phenomenal, Sabozlai. But then I realized I am praising Sabozlai for work rate.
Running, yep.
But when Liverpool,
You know today what they called him in my
Szoboszlai,
chat? A defensive 10.
when Liverpool signed Sabozlai, we thought Sabozlai would be the Foden type of player, the direct 10, you know what I mean? The guy that will get you 15 GA, 20 GA, you know what I mean? The guy that will get you 10 assists, 10 goals. He will be the guy behind the forwards, you know, creating.
He's
But I
closer
just realized.
to Vel in the chat than he is Foden.
Huh?
Vel is closer to Soboslai than Soboslai.
Yeah, like I realized this last game that I'm praising him for his work rate, but I shouldn't. Imagine if we say, and by the way, I have to have the same energy. When people praised Anthony at Manchester United for his defensive work rate, when he's the winger, we made fun of them. When Manchester City fans defended Jack Grealish and praised Jack Grealish for keeping the ball and passing back and his tracking back, and I'm like, you are talking about a winger here, right? So the main thing about a winger is that I should be praising his offensive attributes. When you bought Sabozlai, we should be sitting here praising Sabozlai's offensive attributes, attacking abilities, not his work rate, not his running, which is why I said to Liverpool fans before, he's gonna cover Trent. Well, you didn't buy him. You could have bought a runner. You could have bought Tevin. You could have bought someone from Bournemouth to run around, or Brentford.
Conor Gallagher, 20 million. He will run till tomorrow.
It will run, yeah. It will run 90 minutes, cover Trent, Van Dijk, Konate, Robertson, so everyone. He will cover everyone. But you bought Sabozlai for 70 million pounds.
Mhm.
So I'm looking at this signing, and I think is okay. So let me ask you something. Turn it on you. Do you think he's just getting the best out of him?
Who's getting
Arne
the
Slot?
who?
Like Arne Slot is actually realizing the deficiencies, and he's just utilizing what he sees in front of him. Run, cover Gravenberch, cover Salah, cover Trent, cover McAllister, and just collect. Do you think he's doing that?
No. I think it's on Soboslai now to perform. All this, Mo, listen, you know this with all due respect. Yeah, and there are a few managers in world football who bring the best out of a player X and player Y. At the end of the day, it's on the player to perform. Yeah, maybe Soboslai, he's playing in the 10, isn't he? All last season, Soboslai is a 10 and we're playing him to cover for Trent and blah, blah, blah. طب حبيبي here, he's playing in his position. Now, the onus is on him. طب today, مثلا, we're talking about getting the ball in dangerous position and all this. Make sure you guys are liking the video. How many times he got the ball in dangerous position? I'm just waiting. The most dangerous pass of the whole game was played by our DM. Gravenberch, when Robertson forgot he's a footballer, Gravenberch played an amazing pass into Robertson. Then Robertson was like,
did you see that shit? Did you see that shit? He literally forgot that he's playing football, bro.
He forgot that he's playing football. Gravenberch played a fantastic pass. Robertson, طب يا حمار, continue your run. It was through on goal for you. Like Robertson would have had it right in front of goal because it was an amazing pass from Gravenberch. And Mo, this is the thing that I say when I'm talking about the DM thing. Inta, you're not understanding me. I'm saying it unlocks all of these amazing attributes that Gravenberch has further forward. I'm not saying play Gravenberch as the 10. I'm not. I'm saying Gravenberch has the ability to play that eye the needle pass in behind the passing guy. He has that. McAllister even has that. You know who doesn't have it? Soboslai, who's the fucking 10.
But Soboslai today.
You know what actually we need to do, Loki? Play Soboslai since he's so good defensively. Play Soboslai next to McAllister.
He's not.
And then go Gravenberch in the 10.
I actually now see it fully. I have a note. I think in the second half before they scored, they played behind your midfield. Gravenberch, people, is so smart defensively as well. Do you know where he went? He looked at Robertson and saw Robertson behind. He went to cover Van Dijk. They played behind you, and the ball went to the right side. And Elanga took the shot. Who was covering that left side next to Van Dijk? Gravenberch. McAllister wouldn't do that. What's his name? The guy that you wanted to buy. What's his name? The guy that you guys wanted to buy. Zubamendi doesn't do this. But Gravenberch is so athletic that he was able to cover the ground to cover Robertson. He did it on the right side and he did it on the left side. This is why I think Gravenberch actually can develop to be a very, very good DM. Very, very good DM in my opinion.
Yes, but all his best attributes are going forward, is my point. I'm not saying play him in the 10, but at least unlock him, allow him to run with the ball, create something. يعني, as an example, even if Zubamendi
ما هو he creates while playing a DM خلاص سيبه.
طيب okay, he creates while playing as a DM and then Robertson does.
ما هو الباقيين حمير.
طيب okay. That's why I wanted Ait Nouri. Remember? After Wolves, oh wow, Ait Nouri got cooked. يا حبيبي, Ait Nouri has more technical ability in his mustache than Robertson in his whole body. We want some people who can play this fucking sport now. خلاص. I'm down to even play Gomez left back. I'm down to even play Simicas, give him a run. Fuck it. I'm just bored of this Robertson guy. خلاص, it's 2024 يا أخي. This fans is too sentimental. Oh, Robertson is that. يا أخي, he's not. يا أخي, listen. Ipswich and Brentford, they defended against us like they're defending against the Klopp team. Man United, we forced them to make a mistake, pressed them, stole the ball and won the game. This game right here was a different test because it's Nuno Santo, it's shithouse football, it's back six, and we just fell in this game. And I'll be really worried if we, God forbid, lose or draw with AC Milan because they're crap. But
AC Milan is shit.
They are.
Gosh,
that's what I'm saying.
Shit,
at the San Siro, I expect us to win 100%. I don't care. Like AC Milan are dog shit, so we have to go there and win. And if we don't win, then it's hell from there, because we still have Madrid, we still have all these teams. So after that, enjoy the ride, Habibi.
Let me do some of the super chats about Liverpool before we go on to Chelsea, people. Redline Taranga last time Mugas like, oh my god. Banter era, Liverpool lost at home to Blackpool. Yani Redline Taranga, you're telling me that you losing to Brentford to Nottingham Forest at home is the decider for the league or not? Yeah, if you were challenging for
no, he's telling you when you are saying even banter era Liverpool should beat Nottingham Forest. We lost to Blackpool at home 2-1.
Yeah, but that's one off. But you get my point.
Taylor Fletcher, Charlie Adam. I remember.
But you get my point. Liverpool should not lose at home to Nottingham Forest, no matter what the circumstances are. Or Blackpool, like just that's just a given. Yeah. But we did. But did we
need 3 points today? I showed them. Listen, he knows. I'm calling out one of the fan bases and the Liverpool fans. خلاص انت. I got to your point, Mustafa. Mo won't get it. I'll tell him after the stream.
Big up, Mustafa. Slot out. Yeah, what the fuck? Slot out.
This is a Chelsea fan. He's trolling.
Slot out. You're trolling. He has to. They won today. They won
today. So jammy and dodgy, but yeah.
Sancho cooked. And this fraud said Liverpool attack is better than City.
Yeah, Habibi, once again, I'll explain this one last time. Don't interrupt me more, please. Just so everyone gets it. As a front six, Salah, Jota, Diaz, Gakpo, Nunez, Chiesa versus Doku, Grealish, Savio, Haaland. Okay, Haaland is the A-star player. Salah is the A-star player, no problem. But you know what it is? I'll give Haaland A-star because he's playing at an unbelievable level. For me, I don't even rate Diaz. And Diaz is better than Grealish. I'm not taking Grealish over Diaz. I'm not taking Doku over Diaz. Savio hasn't done shit in this league yet, so we need to be patient. Gakpo is better than their wingers as well. Essentially, their cheat code is their striker. Their striker is elite. Unbelievable. But once again, see DJ Madrid. I've already explained this. Foden and Bernardo Silva are midfielders. Now, if you include Foden and Bernardo Silva, this whole conversation changes. I'm not, because I look at them as midfielders.
Oh, okay, I'm back. It's a glitch. I'm not lagging or anything.
لا هيك رجعت. You lagged out for like 5 seconds.
Yeah, just it's a glitch in the laptop. Nunes failed lab experiment, Frankenstein sittings. This is now. لا يا أخي, that's not. No, bro.
You can't even say
Frankenstein
no,
sitting.
bro, confidently. You low key agree with him as well.
Here's the problem is, sometimes when I watch Darwin Nunes, I think,
You think,
Bro.
how the fuck did I not make it as a footballer and he did?
oh,
That's what you
wallahi, sometimes. I'm not as fast as
100%.
him, though. I'm not as fast as him, but to be honest with you, bro, the guy's ball control and decision making and passing is just not there. He is
and
borderline.
dribbling and football IQ and
He's
creativity and
borderline
finishing and
just a little
shooting
bit better than
and
Mudrik,
weak
bro.
foot and skill, everything.
Like just a little bit better than Mudrik. You know
Maybe
that?
there's 100 things on a checklist to become a footballer. Nunes, pace, power, tick, the rest empty.
Yeah, it's crazy actually. Red Light Teranga saying, supposedly I look like a spicy Hendo. Today he didn't even look like Henderson. Henderson,
The
put some
handsome Henderson today with the hair flick.
wallahi, put some respect on Henderson. Your best captain ever, winning the league and the Champions League. Cover Trent with his life.
Lautaro Martinez is your best captain ever.
Why did he win us a treble?
Because he won the
No, Zanetti.
he won the Serie
because,
A and was Golden Boot winner.
no, but Zanetti won me the treble.
بلعب عادي.
Fuck Lautaro Martinez. Suppose I look like a spicy Hondo. Savio makes me enjoy football. Oscar Bob soon too. Savio's good, but I think people are I'm gonna say this: people are going over the top
Yeah.
with Savio. I
For
think
me,
so,
Nunes
guys.
makes me enjoy football.
Yeah, like I think people are going over the top. He's good, but he isn't like, oh my god. I remember people went over the top with Doku for the first 5 games, and then people started saying,
Remember when he got 4 assists against Bournemouth?
Yes. To be honest, like people going over the top a little bit with Savio. Okay, Abdulaziz, do you think Sabozla and McAllister switch positions because McAllister is better going forward?
That's the suggestion I literally just made, Abdulaziz. I'm saying, since Szoboszlai is so good defensively, يا أخي, play him as the DM next to Gravenberg. He'll do all the running and shit. Play him there. وخلاص. Play McAllister further forward. He's better creatively. So is Gravenberg.
Guys, we have over 700 people. Wallahi, I am not accepting less than 500 likes. Guys,
Come on, chat.
I think you guys don't understand where the like button is. I think some of you guys, the like button, let me just explain it. Looks like, maybe Husam needs to do a demonstration. It looks like thumbs up, people. Like it looks like this underneath your live chat. Thumbs up. How are we not even on 200 likes? Like, how do we have? Close the live chat, people. Close the live chat. Okay? And hit the like button. Habibi. Like the video. Yani, this is crazy. Come on. See here, it said, if Spurs win, Chelsea end up above Arsenal. We'll never hear the end of it. We'll never hear the end of it.
Nauseating. Honestly, just for this,
God.
I need Arsenal to win. Come on, Arsenal. Tomorrow I'm supporting Arsenal. I'm announcing it now because we're not winning the league, so I'd rather City not win it. Arsenal. Come on.
We'll see. I can imagine Chelsea.
Chelsea above Arsenal. It's gonna be hell for a week. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's gonna be fucking hell for a week.
Jackson will miss 2,033 chances by the time it's 2033. 20,033. I'm gonna say one thing, guys. This 2033. This guy Jackson has some good moments, but his bozo moments are so bozo to the point that you think, what the fuck, bro? How are you here? Like, did you just wake up to find yourself?
The difference between Nunes and Jackson is Jackson has a good first touch.
Link up play, sometimes he turns the defenders and stuff. Sometimes he does good things. But bro, sometimes I look at Jackson and I'm like, did you just
and listen, Mo, this is the perfect segue because listen, I haven't spoken. Jackson has got me. He's Senegalese. Hold that, you Haiwan. He plays for your national team. There is nothing you can do about it. Hold that, you fraud. He represents Senegal. He represents the Red Lions of Teranga. Hold, and there is nothing you can do about that.
From El Hadji Diouf, Henry Camara, bro. to Nicholas Jackson.
I do. And speaking of, we're about to speak on Chelsea because I haven't said my opinion yet on Chelsea. So make sure you guys are liking, make sure you guys are subscribing, and let's talk Chelsea Football Club. Chelsea today were by far the jammiest, dodgiest team of this whole day. This whole day, the luckiest 3 points of the entirety of today. By far the luckiest 3 points. I'm not even going to take any bullshit from Mo. Bournemouth had 19 shots, Chelsea had 10. They had 7 shots on target, Chelsea had 3. They even had double the corners. I'm not taking any of this shit that Chelsea were not lucky. Chelsea were so lucky. Even Bournemouth missed a penalty. Their decision making in the final third was crap. Bournemouth should have won today's game. And I look at this Bournemouth side, and we're laughing at Nicholas Jackson, Evan Nilsson, Ahmar, Kluivert, Ahmar, Tavernier, Ahmar. Every single one of them. Senestare, when he came on, didn't play well. Ines Una, when he came on, didn't play well. Not a single one of them played well. These guys, honestly, in front of goal, this reminds me of the Bournemouth. This reminds me of the Bournemouth City game from last season where Bournemouth were way better than City and they just missed the chances. And it's just a smash and grab win that they did not deserve. They're so lucky they have Nkunku. So lucky. He's one of the players I rate, actually, for Chelsea that I wanted in my own club. But you look at this performance today and they were fucking dog shit. They were dog shit. So lucky to get the win, the jammiest win of this whole day. And you can call me a Chelsea hater and you can say you're jealous because of Lavia and Christine. It's the same sentence you guys always fucking say because you guys are boring with the insults. But at least change the insult every now and then. The truth of the matter is you simply did not deserve to win today's game. This is the reality. Honestly, Chelsea fans, Abdi has someone ask you because you're an honest man. All the other Chelsea fans, all they say is, Husam, you're crying. I'll use Abdi Has as the imaginary stick because he's honest. Abdi Has, be honest, did you deserve to win today's game? Don't lie. Be honest, because Abdi Has is someone who will say the truth. He doesn't waffle. Also, players that I want to talk about. What happened to Ice Cold Palmer? Ice Cold Palmer. He wasn't ice cold today, was he? Didn't I tell you that Poch always unlocks the attackers? Even the biggest Poch haters will tell you. One thing about Poch is he unlocks. See? Done. Khalas. Now I know I'm not waffling. If Abdi has said we deserved it, I would have said, okay, fair enough. These two right here, they don't just say, you're jealous of Levy and Caicedo 500 times. These two right there, done. Done. Khalas. Now I know I'm not waffling. Now, Palmer today stank the pitch today. But there is one guy I want to point out. And I'm sorry, Chelsea fans, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I can sit here and I say, your worst front player was Palmer and blah, blah, blah. I'll be honest with you, chat. Completely honest. The worst player for Chelsea Football Club today, even though he was a substitute, was Joao Felix. I'm sorry. If you're one of the Chelsea fans who was happy that you signed Joao Felix, wallahi, have some shame. That guy was so shit in today's game. Today, Joao Felix was so dogs. Like, if I was doing like if I was a Chelsea fan and I was doing like Chelsea match reaction, Joao Felix, I'm giving him 0. I'm giving him -1. That guy is so shit. He's so dog shit. It's unbelievable. Sanchez caused the penalty, then saved it. So, like, okay, fair enough, he redeemed himself. But that Felix guy, all-time stinker. All-time stinker. I thought Nkunku played really well. Sancho had moments when he came on. Palmer listen, he didn't live up to the expectations anyway. But Sanchez was really good in the game. I actually thought Colwell and Fofana had a few like dodgy moments, but they got through it at the end. But they had a few dodgy moments as well. The guy that impressed me today, and I know this might come as a shock because I didn't even expect it myself. And the funny part is, he was playing in Enzo Fernandez's position, and even though that's not even his original position, Renato Vega, that's the guy I have to give credit. Today, Renato Vega played really well. Fantastic performance from Renato Vega. For me, the 2 best players for Chelsea, 3 best players for Chelsea, I have to say 3 because those are the ones that I think made the difference, was Sanchez, Vega, and Nkunku. Those 3 played unbelievably well for me. Like they are the stars.
Sancho didn't play well?
No, Sancho was okay. Sancho was okay. Nothing special. We need time with Sancho. We're not going to sit up here after 45 minutes. Oh, Sancho, United shouldn't have sold him. Habibi, relax. Give him some time and we'll talk after that. But Vega had a fantastic game for me as well. I was very impressed with this performance, I have to say. But yeah, those were the 3 best players in
you know that Sancho won man of the match, right?
I don't give a fuck who wins man
That's
of the match.
officially, by the way.
I
He
don't
won
care.
man of the match.
They gave Kevin De Bruyne a man of the match in an FA Cup semi-final against Chelsea when Chelsea dominated Man City to begin with. He shouldn't have got a man of the match. Jermaine Genius said, I've never seen him put as many tackles in my life before. He had one tackle. Come on now. Please. You think I recognize this man of the match crap? I don't lie.
Why do you think they gave him man of the match?
I have no idea. For me, if I were to say man of the match, Sanchez. Honestly. Sanchez was the Chelsea man of the match. And then second place in Kunku. And then third place, I'd say Vega.
I thought Sancho was good today, actually. Not great.
I'm saying he was good also.
Yeah.
Don't make this discussion. Husam said Sancho is bad. Husam never said that. Husam thought Sancho was good, but not very
average.
good.
You said he's average.
Yeah, I said he had a good game. He's good only. يعني خلاص. ما if there is in the middle. يعني it's either very good or shit. ما there's in the middle. Good.
Oh, okay. You said he's okay.
Yeah, he's okay. He had a good game. Yeah, average. يعني عادي. Good game. Nothing special.
But he was good. No.
مو احنا مش جايين على MHF نقعد نتولد. فكنا من حركاتك. خلاص. احكي عن المباراة وبدون he wants to make Sancho argument so bad. You don't even rate Sancho. You were fighting for Sancho a week ago against Sancho. Please.
I don't rate Sancho, to be honest. He has to prove it to me, 100%.
Exactly.
It's too early. For the people that say Caicedo was good today, I actually a little bit, and you have to hear me out here. You guys have to hear the point that I'm about to make. Individually, Caicedo was good and Renato Vega was good. Collectively, I thought Chelsea was horrific. Everyone. Collectively, by the way. Especially before the goal they scored. I thought, and that is my analysis. Individually, maybe Moises Caicedo have a couple of tackles, duels, and stuff like this. Renato Vega as well. But I thought collectively, every time Bournemouth got the ball, couple of passes, right? Couple of passes, okay, they are on to you. Couple of passes, there is Marco Correa isolated. Couple of passes, Disasi is isolated. Couple of passes, they have someone running at your defense. And that is not how teams play football, to be honest. So I can't praise any player today at Chelsea other than one player, in my opinion, two players, which is Sanchez because of the penalty, and one guy only to praise them to the highest level is Nkunku. Yeah. The reason why I have to play Nkunku...
Not Vega? You don't think Vega was good?
But I'm going to tell you why.
So much better than Caicedo Enzo, by the way. So much better.
I'm going to explain to you what I mean by that. Because I saw... If I am going to sit in any show or analyze any game and I praise a midfielder or a double pivot, right? I can't praise them if the opposition had that many opportunities to be around the 18. Do you get my point, what I'm making? Like there is so many times where Bournemouth bypassed Chelsea's midfield. And that wouldn't show on the stats. That wouldn't show because there was no interception or a tackle or anything that happened. Bournemouth many times in the first half would do a couple of passes and bang. They are behind.
Okay, can I ask you a genuine question? Because you said let's have a conversation. I agree with you. Genuine question. Yeah. Next game. You are Enzo Maresca. Do you go Caicedo Vega or Caicedo Enzo? Based on what you saw today.
I play at home. I would play. No, to be honest with you, I would.
And chat answer the question as well, honestly. I thought Vega was so good.
I will play Vega. I'll play Vega.
That's my point.
By the way, I will play Vega, and I would give Sancho a chance to start on the left. I'll play Cole Palmer on the right.
True, by the way. Sorry to. This is true. Caicedo Lavia is
Caicedo and Lavia is the best.
The problem is Lavia is injured, صح?
Yeah, Lavia is injured.
Yeah, that's the issue. But for me, if given the choice now, I'm going Caicedo and Vega. Enzo don't deserve to get back into the team.
But one of the guys we have to speak about is the Spanish cheetah, Cucurella.
Oh,
we have to speak about that.
I'm not even gonna say anything. Here we go. You have the biggest Cucurella agenda. They're not at home, by the way.
How bad Chelsea fans? Be honest with yourself. How bad is Cucurella?
There you are.
Seriously, Chelsea fan. Is he good type? Can someone Really, he's good. Is he good?
يا أخي
He could have gotten a red card so easy. Bro, I have been hearing the same. It's not his best game, bro. He is bad, bro. He's a bad footballer, bro. I'm moving on before people cry.
I
And
don't even think
whoa.
Cucurella was bad in the second. In the first, yes, but in the second, he was good.
Bro, he's just a bad footballer. That's all I'm gonna say. He's just a bad
Cucurella
footballer.
or Robertson today? Who was worse?
Both were bad. I can't say who's worse. Bro, I'm telling you one thing. I am taking Denzel Dumfries over Cucurella, bro. If you're asking me for
Would
a
you take
fullback,
Denzel Dumfries over Robertson?
as a wing back, I would take Robertson still. The Denzel Dumfries is bad, bro. Bro, he's bad.
I'll
Don't
give
get me
you both.
started.
Give me DeMarco.
No, you're not taking DeMarco.
DeMarco is so much better than these guys. Guys, it used to, having a good left back is such a blessing. People don't realize it's so important. Like good left back, good right back. I remember Robertson like 3 years ago. Everyone's like, oh, Andy Robertson. Bro, you know what it is, Sean? I'm open to this idea. It's getting to that stage. Like tell Trent invert left back and play Bradley right back. Adi. I've just had enough of Robertson, to be honest with you.
That's why, by the way, you needed an actual left center back like a Calafiori, by the way.
Yeah.
So Trent can invert freely. Yeah, it's actually like you look at this and you think, my man, Liverpool on that left side, Tsimikas is not it. Robertson is not it. Sabozla is not it. But by the way, Trent was horrific today. I saw when you asked your chat, was Trent that bad? Bro, he was horrific.
He was that bad.
He was bad, bro. He was bad. For his
He
level,
was better than Robertson because that was the debate.
He was awful, to be honest. Trent. Now Robertson was different level, but he was bad.
So you agree that Robertson was worse than Trent?
Robertson was bad. Yeah, it was horrific.
For me, I said the game had 4 good players. Gravenberg, man of the match. I gave him the highest rating. McAllister, Konate, Van Dijk. The rest were all you cannot say was good. And Diaz, to be fair, I gave him credit.
Yeah, Diaz was not the bad at all, by the way. People say Diaz was bad. Diaz was not bad at all.
But Chelsea are not running a sustainable ship. I'll be honest with you.
Here is what I realized about Chelsea, my man. Listen me out. Hear me out. Seriously, this what happened. They played against Man City. The fans panicked. Okay? They played the first half. They panicked. And then they scored 4 goals in the second half against Wolves. And it's heaven. And we're great with them. And then they played against Crystal Palace. Everyone panicked. Today, they panicked a little bit. Sancho came, did the shimmy shot. You know what I mean? Sancho is, like Sancho's cooking, His ability on the ball is fantastic and great. Sancho's cooking, you know what I mean? And then I saw that Chelsea fans are like, oh my God, we're cooking. We're absolutely cooking. It goes up and down like by the minute, bro. By the minute, it goes up and down for Chelsea. It's crazy, bro. I was like, oh my God, look, Sancho's cooking. Oh my God, we're getting Dortmund. Wallah, it's crazy. It took them like, bro.
But do you understand from this perspective?
Yeah. I do. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And there's like, let's say Sancho's only B or C plus, but they have Mudryk, that's F. So that's
bro, Mudryk. I don't understand how people can live with Mudryk, to be honest. Like, the Mudryk is different level.
That has to be the worst signing of the Bowley era by far.
Yeah, him and Alaba Sterling as well, because Sterling earned a lot of money. Bro, Sterling earned 350k a week, bro. Sterling, they spent but Mudryk. But they spent way more money on Mudryk, so it balances each other. So Mudryk is way worse than Sterling. So yes, I agree with you.
I need Sterling goal versus Spurs tomorrow. I'm gonna celebrate.
La. I don't think I will ever celebrate a Sterling goal, even if he plays for Inter. Bro, when you don't rate a footballer like Sterling, like,
is it the same for you with Lautaro?
No, I celebrate Lautaro's goal. Did you see my
Dumfries.
my Champions League? Celebrate. I know I celebrate Dumfries' goals. I celebrate anyone's
Who's
goals.
the current Inter player you don't rate?
I will never do that. The only guy I think that I remember I didn't celebrate a goal is Mauro Icardi, because I believed he didn't score the goals for the team. He scored it for himself only.
Gotta love Mo, man. This is
No,
the Mo.
Mauro Icardi is to be honest with you, this guy is a rat and he's a scum, to be honest. The only guy that I think, bro, you guys don't understand. It's an agenda. You can call it an agenda. You can call it whatever. You guys, when I don't rate a footballer, they have to prove me wrong. Like for example, Marco Correa. I'm looking at him. I'm seeing every single thing I see in the guy that I don't like. I am looking at Raheem Sterling at Chelsea. And by the way, his time at Chelsea proved exactly what I said. Right? Under Pep Guardiola, it is very hard to actually analyze and rate the players to their abilities because it's very hard. Because his system and his brain brings the best.
Haaland then?
No, but I saw Haaland play for Haaland for Dortmund was better than this Haaland. Do you remember Haaland at Dortmund?
Yeah, he was
the way
very
he used
good.
to, bro. He used to dribble with the ball. He used to run with the ball.
Well, I
Carry two
remember
defenders.
people on Spaces, Redline Teranga will remember people on Spaces saying, "Oh, Nunes is gonna outscore Haaland." I just laughed in their face.
No, but hold on. Do you think that it is Pep Guardiola, bro? Pep Guardiola literally minimized Haaland's role on the team to just be a goal scorer. If there is space, run behind. If there is no space,
I don't think he's that good of a footballer to do what you want him to do. Yes, he was better at Dortmund, but
he was way better.
But look, if he's effective in front of goal and he's scoring 9 goals in 4 games,
who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares? Who gives a shit, bro? The guy got 3 chances today. 2 scored, 1 hit the post, and a brilliant.
Yeah, exactly.
Should have been a hat trick. But he's a cheat code. In my opinion, he's a cheat code for real. He's a cheat code. Erling Haaland, it's great. Let me talk about Man United before I go and start my show. I'm starting my show in 7 minutes. Let me do a couple of super chats about Chelsea. See here is saying it was dodgy. It was lucky. It was a smash and grab. Yet, this is prime Chelsea. We haven't had this type of luck in a long time. You are correct, Husam. It was a smash and grab. Yes.
Wow, even C agrees with me. That's crazy.
Yeah. Faisal, Husam, Sancho was shit. That's what he said. Husam didn't say that.
I never said that. That's a lie, wallah.
He never said that Sancho was shit. He said Sancho was okay. He was average.
Yes. لا تكذب يا فيصل.
Sean is asking, who would you take at Inter? Mudrik, Anthony,
You
Nunes.
You spent $2. ماليش دخل بدك تختار.
I don't need. I need Nunes. Give me Nunes tomorrow.
Why?
Give me Nunes.
Why?
Because I can use Nunes. Like Marcelo Bielsa used him for Uruguay. Right? Bro, Anthony is not only dead food, bro. Anthony is, bro, I think this guy, I think the guy that is at Manchester United is not the real Anthony. Anthony got kidnapped in Brazil, and this is a different guy. It's a different guy, bro. Like, I'll take Nunes all day, bro. By the way, Nunes is serviceable. It's very serviceable. Rocks. Big up my man. He's saying, Mudrik put Jackson 1-1 versus Crystal Palace, and the Bozo didn't score, with Sancho probably like 80% is on Nkunku quality, but Sancho gets the praise. I'm going to tell you one thing.
Oh, he's right. I agree with. By the way, that was Nkunku's quality.
I agree with you. 90% of that. By the way, Sancho passed the ball in Nkunku. Nkunku was back to goal. 3 defenders behind him. Right? He had to turn. 90% of the goal is Nkunku. But you know, English media, English bias, and the story has to run.
Why you told me more man of the match then?
I was like winding you up.
You know, I know when you smirk exactly what you.
Yeah, you get exactly what I was doing. But to be honest, in the man of the match, I thought Nkunku was like he couldn't. It's like, how did this guy win man of the match? And I scored one of the hardest goals I scored in my life and won the game 1-0. And this guy dribbled a couple of guys, right? And he won man of the. And he passed me the ball. I did all the work. But you know, the fairy tale, the English boy, home with the guys, with the friends in London, right? When he loves to be, and he has to work.
Yeah.
You know how it
And
works.
he worked
You
with
know how
Enzo
it's gonna
Maresca
work. You know how
before.
much every single dribble that Sancho's gonna do, and that is not agenda, guys. Every single dribble that Sancho's gonna do, every single pass that Sancho's gonna do is gonna get overhyped and it's gonna get magnified. It's the same as every single mistake that Mohamed Salah does, right? And every single mistake that Saka does gets magnified. Nobody was talking about Bukayo Saka's first game as he's the one who won Arsenal the game. Seriously, that's true. Bro, every dribble you hear it. Bro, I can hear it on Twitter. Imagine if there was a space on Twitter and you can hear it on. Whoa! Yeah! Oh!
In the Ahwa group chat. Oh, I told you about Sancho.
Oh my God!
He made 4 shimmies and
Whoa.
lost the ball.
You go, oh, you know what I mean? The olays. He does shimmy. You know, Sancho. He's like shimmy like this. Ole! Hola, cook, Sancho, cook. You know what I mean? That used to be the bro. We know that happens, bro. We know. But someone else, I'm telling you one thing, guys. Enzo Fernandez, by the way, gets the opposite treatment. Every single pass that Enzo Fernandez does, every single bad pass, it gets screenshotted 50 times, put on Twitter 100 times, right? But I'm telling you, Sancho today did the shimmy and lost the ball, and Husam clocked it on the group. He's like, yeah, he did all of this, and then Semenyo came from the side and dispossessed him, and Sancho's in the wind. You know? But he's like, ole! He cooked, you know? Anyway, that is for Sancho. No, don't do this. What is this? Sterling is too good to play for Inter, Rishi. Well, I don't know. Maybe he's too good to play for Inter. Maybe that's why he plays. I don't know who you support. Maybe that's why he plays for Arsenal. If you think Arsenal are better than Inter, that's fine then. So is he too good to play for Arsenal? If he's good enough to play for Arsenal, I don't think he's good enough to play for Inter, to be honest with you. Because you haven't won the league and you haven't won the Champions League ever. And so who's your daddy? That is what I'm gonna say. Who is your daddy? To be honest, who's your daddy? That's what I'm gonna say.
I knew you would get that reaction. I just fucking do it.
Manchester United 5 minutes on Man United.
انت بدك تحكي بالعمدن عشانهم مش هناك يعني؟
No, everyone. I told them, bro, at 12:15.
Okay.
But listen, maybe I stick on Man United there with Ahmed.
Yeah, because I don't want to listen. With all due respect, Man United beat Southampton. Whoop-de-doo. Who gives a fuck?
Guys, go. We are starting the stream on Footy Judge Mo. This is gonna be Ahmed. Oh my God, I'm gonna call him out, and I'm gonna tell you. I'm not sure if he can call. Do you know why? He's
Sancho?
Gonna glaze Sancho, but he's not gonna praise his players. I'm calling him out.
Scored a great goal.
Yeah, Garnacho scored, but he's gonna praise Sancho. You will see. You'll see, guys. Join me on Footy Judge Mo with Ahmed to praise Chelsea and tell us Chelsea's gonna win the title.
Sean.
We're gonna start with Chelsea, and you know that the whole conversation is gonna be about Jadon Sancho. We're gonna stick Man United, but you know it's gonna be Jadon Sancho is gonna cook and everything. Guys, join us. Let me just make sure I absolutely like.
اتأكدت لك عامل ريدايركت تخافش. And by the way, guys, thank you for 6.6k. So make sure you guys continue to subscribe, share, and all that good stuff.
Yes. We'll see you guys soon. We're out of here, people. In the stream.
Dave.